Hello everyone and welcome. In this one we'll be talking about stashing changes in Git. So let's take a quick example. Let's say you have this card with a profile and data, it doesn't matter. But your task is to make it animated. And so you choose the fade animation. Alright, there is the fade animation, but you decide, well, maybe I should try some other animations as well. And you decide to stash it, and then you try the fly animation, and then you think the same, that that's fair enough, but I should probably try some others as well, so you stash it too. Then you try this with all the other animations, and you end up with 4 animations, and because you stashed them, so they are not in your code anymore, you can easily just go on and apply each and try experimenting, and finally you decide which one to use. That's the power of stashing. You stash a piece of code that you didn't want to delete so that maybe it will be good on later, and it is. And so you start changing up the version, start applying what's in the stash. And that's what we are going to be having a look at, how to stash changes. So let's jump right onto VS Code. Alright, so back here in VS Code, for now let's work in the style.css. This is the color blue, but let's say, like with the animations, but this time with the colors, I want to say it's pink. But then I change my mind, but I don't want to discard the code. So I say git stash and then --all, like you're adding the files. And if you say git stash and press tab twice, it's going to give us a list of commands. So we can say list, and it's going to list our stashes. I've made one before, so I guess the 0 is not what we are looking for. But if we want to apply it back, we have 2 ways to go about it. We have git stash. There you can see apply. And we also have the pop. The difference between the two is that apply will apply the changes, but the stash will remain. However, when you use the pop, it will still apply the changes, however, the stash will be gone. So it fully opens the stash and puts it as the working code. The apply will have the stash remained, which is a better way, I think, but let's go with the apply this time. And then after you say apply, you have to choose a stash from what we've listed before, so 0 or 1. Let's go with the 1. Git stash apply 1. And there you go, it changed it to pink. And there is our change. If we want to stash this way again, we could say so, but if we want to apply stashes while we have changes, it won't let us. So if I just give the command again, it won't let us because they would be overwritten by a merge. So I just discard this. Then we'll make it green, make a new stash. Alright, so I say git stash, make a new stash, we add all the files. Then we git stash list. Alright, you can always see the commit that it's made on. Right now it's the number 3 that we've made. And then simply git stash and then pop. It will come out again with the green, but this time is if I say, let's clear first, git stash list, then you see the number 3 is gone because we've popped it. And just to clear all this, git stash and drop, and then again the stash name, which is going to be 0, and then we could do 1 and 2, or always 0, and let's see how many stashes we have left. We have no stashes left. So that's it, but one other thing I want to show you is we are going to stash again everything. We are going to come here and say font size X large, for example, and this time we are going to commit. So we've committed our X large size, and now what if we simply apply those changes from the stash? Because you see there only was a color green there. So if I say git stash apply, it's going to come to us with a merge conflict. Luckily, we do know how to handle those, so I'll just say accept the combination, and there we have it. Complete the merge, and there is the color green, and we managed to retain the X large font size. And after that you can commit as well, of course. So that's basically it for stashing. These are the commands that you are going to need. You could also try out the other ones, stash a whole branch, for example, but all in all they work the same. So if you found this video helpful and would like to see more, definitely give us a like and consider subscribing. Other than that, I hope to see you in the next one.